Hi guys, welcome to my daily LifeBuzz Show for June 2020. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing fantastically well. So this show is about creating the buzz in your life. I'm going to be talking about me as a life coach and what I can actually do to help you get the life of your dreams. And how do you manifest? How do you harness the laws of attraction? You know, I've studied Eastern and Western philosophy for such a long time now, and I have slowly developed really good intuitive seeing abilities alongside my life coaching skills. And so I have many things that I would love to share with you to help you on that journey, okay, including my 3 unique systems. So one of the questions you'll probably want to ask is, if you're not aware, what are the laws of attraction? Do they work? The law of attraction says that you will attract into your life whatever you focus on. Whatever you focus on, you will attract into your life. Whatever you give your energy to will come back to you. You know, I went around the houses with this for quite a long time, like a lot of people, but you know, they really do work. The universe is a living, a breathing, electromagnetic, amazing thing. And you know, you really want to get to grips with it. Get a piece of that pie. Now I'm going to take you on a journey. Imagine how great success looks. Imagine how wonderful it feels in your body, the sounds. Imagine you enjoying immense wealth, bliss, peace. Imagine it flows to you easily. Imagine so much joy in your heart. Imagine you're bursting with life. Imagine a life that nourishes you to the center of your core. Imagine a life that gives you the most creative expression. Imagine you're enjoying the most perfection you could dream of, and an amazing balance between life and work. Imagine being abundantly compensated for this. Imagine a love that you would choose that comes with so much power that it quashes any resistance because it is so powerful. Imagine a life where you fly like a bird and have freedom of the soul. What an amazing difference that would be for you, right? Imagine that. And imagine the change you could make in the world. Well, that's what LifeBuzz is all about. Okay, let's get to today's segments and the daily buzz for today. Today, we're going to be talking about manifestation. How do we manifest? The theme this week is the law of imagination. This law, as the title suggests, encourages you to use your imagination, that magical genie of a lamp within us all, really. You know, the core of this law really revolves around wonder and the joy of that. And guess what? It encourages you to believe in the impossible things, in the things that you could never dream of. Imagine every single amazing thing in the world has been created from someone's idea that they imagined that it could be true. And you know, this joy of imagination, of wonder, it's linked in to your true essence, to who you really are. You know, the body and the aura, we're all electromagnetic in nature, we're energetic, we're buzzing, we have a vibrational frequency. You know, wherever there's an electric current, guess what? A magnetic force, a magnetic field is produced. And that's what we're going to use to attract what we want into our lives. We're going to magnetize our ideas. We're going to use our imagination. We're going to create. So how do we use it? The mantra here is what you imagine, you create. imagine to be true, or the idea, is what you will create. Because of its magnetizing effect, you are using your creative energies. You are using your creative energies to choose to attract what you will draw to you. Hi guys, you're watching the Daily LifeBuzz Show to create the buzz in your life. So the inspiration section today is taken from Alison in Wonderland, which was an amazing book that is still very prevalent in the world today by Lewis Carroll. And this book, it's got some powerful messages in it. The rabbit in a hat. It really does stretch the imagination. Imagine falling down a rabbit hole and discovering a magical world. Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge, because knowledge is limited. Logic will take you from A to B, but imagination will take you everywhere. Now, I wholeheartedly believe in that, and I have followed that ethos for quite a few years now, even in the face of adversity. So that's the inspiration today. Go for those dreams and flex those manifestation muscles. Utilize that imagination. Hi guys, welcome to the LifeBuzz Show, creating the buzz in your life. Now we come to the system of balance, where we use our left and right brain in harmony. We need to be balanced, right? Why do we need to be balanced? Well, imagine trying to create anything where you've got more on the left hand and less on the right hand side. It's just not going to happen. You need to create a stable base to anchor your manifestation creative abilities. What is the left brain side of things? It's the analysis, it's the logic, it's risk assessments, it's being methodical, it's the Saturnian themes if you're into astrology. So the theme for this week is about problem solving. Now, we all have to deal with problems on a daily basis. A problem is defined as a situation where we need to find a solution because it's not ideal and we need to overcome it. So what are some great problem solving tools that we can use? There's brainstorming, asking lots of questions, getting information from other people. We can use mind mapping techniques. It's all about revolving the problem and getting a 3D look at it. We can also use something called the ideal strategy, which is a mnemonic that stands for I. We identify the problems and the opportunities. We define alternative goals. What are the possibilities? We explore the possible strategies. We look at the problem in a 360-degree angle. Once we've done all of that, we anticipate any issues and we act. And we look and learn. So that's a great little mnemonic to be able to use to problem solve. Solution number 2 is George Polly's strategy from his book on how to solve it. This is an amazing little book written quite a few years ago now, but he's got a 4-tier solution to solving problems, where we look to again first understand the problem. So we need to scope it out, all the ins and outs. We then need to work out a plan, devise a plan. And then again, we need to carry out the plan. We've devised the plan, we've carried out the plan, then we need to review. So that's fantastic for today. Those are the left brain techniques. Guys, you're watching the Daily LifeBuzz Show to create the buzz in your life. What about the right brain side of things? So here what I like to do is, before the show, I might focus on something and see what comes through from my guides or whatever flows. It is essentially about the concept of surrender and letting go. It's about being free in yourself to let your creative juices go. It is about following a gut feel or a gut sense. We all know how intuition comes to us in our bodies if we're tuned into it, and it's a fantastic tool to have because it can give us flashes of inspiration. But it is a sense. It means blocking out the mind chatter, the anxiety, the worldly noise, the noise of the systems. And it's essentially about, for me, love. It's about getting back to that journey of ourselves. Through our intuition, we can embrace our mystical side. Mysticism is something that's been around in our culture since the beginning of time, and it's an important part of bringing us together. What is unknown? What threads through the universe? We can explore this through nature, amazing, beautiful, gorgeous places in the world, through art, through sports, some poetry that I'll be reading to you to engage that side, to move you away from the left brain. Angels, crystals, healing work, yoga. Really it is about whatever excludes the head. This is the way our soul sees us. But it requires a change in thinking, a change in being, a change in action, moving away from your TVs, moving away from your phones, engaging your whole self, because we're moving away from the conditioning, okay? So today's right brain activity is going to be about Lewis Carroll and the story of Alice in Wonderland. Enjoy, guys. All in the golden afternoon, full leisurely we glide, for both our oars with little skill by little arms are plied, while little hands make vain pretence our wanderings to guide. The dream child moving through a land of wonders wild and new, in friendly chat with bird or beast, and half believe it true. And ever as the story drained, the wells of fancy dry, and faintly strove that weary one to put the subject by. Thus grew the tale of Wonderland, thus slowly one by one its quaint events were hammered out, and now the tale is done, and home we steer a merry crew beneath the setting sun. Alice a childish story take, and with a gentle hand lay it where childhood dreams are twined, in memory's mystic band, like a pilgrim's withered wreath of flowers, plucked in a far-off land. Hey guys, so thanks for tuning in today to the daily LifeBuzz Show. A reminder about the 3 special systems that we have been using today. So what is the law of attraction? The law of attraction says that you will attract into your life whatever you focus on. Whatever you give your energy to will come back to you. In my philosophy of success, there's not just one law, there's actually 6. and there are 6 tenets of energy management that we use to flex those manifesting abilities. Now this, if you like, is the skeleton on which we build our manifestations on, because it helps us to understand how to harness the laws of attraction. So the 6 laws are the law of focus, where we focus on what we would choose to attract into our life. We have to honour the law of opposites, which is about exchange, the yin and the yang, in a slightly different sense, and the hot and the cold. The law of wisdom, which is about discerning the law of opposites, so they're interconnected there. We talk about the law of imagination, that is connecting here, and that is what we have spoken about today. And then we have the law of cycles, which is really key. And finally, last but not least, the law of one. So we have to work with all these laws and have an understanding to know ourselves, to create the magic in our lives. System 2 is a mantra. Now mantras have been used throughout time in ancient cultures all over the world. It's like using chanting, but it is a magical formula because you have to use all 3 aspects to be able to manifest. So it's the manifestation mantra is we choose, we deserve, and we allow. We choose what we would draw, we then allow and step up into the alignment, and then we let it go because we have the expectation that it will come. System 3 has been about the right and the left brain, the yin and the yang. You will never be able to create fully if you're not balanced. As I've said before, it will be like trying to throw a dart in the dark. It just won't work, and you'll end up getting frustrated. So we must enter into the symbiosis of all the energy of all these laws in order to work with the flow of the universe, with creation, to create the magic. So guys, thanks for tuning in today. You will be able to check out my website soon with my cool new book, Fly Like a Bird, Freedom of the Soul, which, tells the story of all my ups and downs with the laws of attraction. It's written in a poetic way. It's a collection of feelings, ideas and thoughts about my journey. So I hope you will check that out soon. Also, every Friday I do a Facebook Live at 4 p.m. Check it out my Rita Sanger author page on Facebook. See the link below. So really hoping you got some great tips today and interesting information and things that made you think and feel about the laws of attraction. Sending you all good, positive, happy vibes, guys. Celebrating your success. Namaste and Dhanyavad. Have a fantastic day and see you all soon.